the benefits of belly binding. And if you don't know what belly binding is, it's a process by which fabric of some sort is specially wrapped around a woman's body, specifically abdomen, rib cage, and hips, in the days immediately following giving birth, as it helps to aid in the body's natural healing process. And actually, a lot of women have also had great success doing belly binding during pregnancy, as that is also really helpful as well. So although there's been very little modern medical studies that have been done about belly binding, specifically in English-speaking countries, if you were to look at different cultures around the world, you would see that belly binding is a tradition that's been passed down through the generations and has been around for centuries. So let's talk about the specific material that is used for belly binding. And some women choose to go out and purchase like a specialty support binder from a maternity store or something like that. A lot of women use ring slings or wraps for, that were originally created for baby wearing. And then a lot of women just use random cloths and sheets and things like that that they already have in their home. So the really, really great thing about belly binding is it's incredibly adaptable to your specific body type, body shape, body size. So as your postpartum body is changing and shrinking down back to normal or more normal size and shape and all of that, you can simply rewrap the cloths around yourself and it will accommodate your transforming body. So not only is belly binding a really great thing to do after baby's born, but it's incredibly helpful to do during pregnancy as well. So it's incredibly helpful to help to support mom's hips, because the hips are so easy to get thrown out of alignment and can easily become very, very uncomfortable. So belly binding can help to support the very large baby bump, especially during the end days of pregnancy when there's a lot of extra weight being carried around that puts a lot of extra pressure on the mom's hips. It also helps to kind of form your belly and your uterus and things like that to get baby engaged in the proper position for birth. So belly binding helps to reduce the chance of diastasis recti from happening. And this is a separation in the abdominal muscles. And if you think about it, a rapidly growing baby leads to a rapidly growing uterus, which leads to a rapidly growing belly. And so the abdominal muscles sometimes don't have a chance to properly stretch and expand as they're allowing room for baby to grow. So the belly binding helps to kind of contain things and guide and support the muscles as they're having to expand to accommodate for the growing baby. And just overall, belly binding can really help to provide the needed comfort and relief for the mom's growing body. So just to support the areas that need supporting in those last days that can be so uncomfortable for mom, belly binding can really be a lifesaver. Okay, so those were all ways that belly binding can help during pregnancy, but let's talk about some specific ways that belly binding can help after birth and after your baby has arrived. So belly binding can help in the abdominal wall muscle retraction. So like I mentioned just a moment ago about the diastasis recti happening, the separation of the abdominal muscles, this helps to helps the muscles to re-shrink back and re-get connected back into their proper shape and form. Belly binding can help to improve posture and support the lower back that often has a lot of pressure. Again, when you've got this big, massive baby bump and things like that, the lower back can have, end up getting a lot of pressure and tension put on it. And so the belly binding can help to relieve that and kind of help you to be able to stand up actually straight again after not having to accommodate that big belly. Belly binding helps to support all of the ligaments that have been loosened to allow there to be room for baby and for birth and just the opening up of the body to allow baby to pass through and be born. Belly binding helps to provide the needed support for the torso as the vital organs get back to their pre-pregnancy size and shape and position in the body. Because if you think about it, everything is getting squished and smashed and reformed as baby is, in there and growing and stretching and moving and flipping and all of that. And so belly binding just helps to give a tightness to the torso in allowing all of the organs to come back to their proper place in your body. Okay, it's also really helpful for pelvic support because during labor, a hormone called relaxin gets released, and this literally helps all of the ligaments and the muscles and the bones and everything to literally relax to allow baby to pass through the birth canal and to be born. And so belly binding specifically allows the pelvic area to kind of get closed back up and to heal back to its tight and proper position instead of being like left open. And a lot of women have described after having a baby that they feel like open and things are not like tight and close as they should be and how they were normally pre-pregnancy. So like I said, the belly binding just helps to provide a closeness as everything is coming back and coming fused together and isn't all loose and jiggly. So the last thing I want to discuss is just the timing with which you should begin to do belly binding after your baby is born. So for a vaginal delivery, it's recommended that you be wrapped within the first week of your postpartum recovery. And for a cesarean, you should wait between 4 to 6 weeks to make sure that you're nice and healed from the surgery, and make sure that you get your doctor's approval. And then as far as how long you should be doing belly binding and how often and things like that, a lot of women do it for up to 10 hours a day. They'll go ahead and just, put it on in the morning and wear it all day, and, because it's just on your abdomen, you can still, have access to be able to nurse and things like that. So they wear it pretty much all day, and then they will usually do it, I've heard up to doing it like 40 days after baby's born. It's just going to continue to be really helpful in helping to speed up your recovery process and your healing process and helping your body to get back into, like I said, the proper shape and size that everything was before you had your baby. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and were able to glean some useful information about belly binding and what that's all about and the benefits and all of that. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share with any of your family and friends who might find it insightful as well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already, so you don't miss any new videos. And if you have any first-hand testimony videos or success stories with using belly binding, either postpartum after your baby's born or during pregnancy to support your body at that time, I would love to hear them. So be sure to leave a comment below and let me know what belly binding did for you and how it helped you and things like that. And I know that there's probably lots of other mamas out there who would love to hear some personal testimonies about belly binding. So thank you guys so much for watching. It really does mean a lot that you would take the time to watch and to subscribe, and I hope that these videos are a blessing to you and a help to your family as you are growing and adapting and preparing to welcome your new little one into your family. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.